A Metro Corrections officer is now under investigation after crashing into a co-worker's car last month.
Video shows he was in an LMDC car when the crash happened, and WDRB found he has a history of driving under the influence. It was September 26th on Cedar Street near Metro Corrections. Video shows Officer Terry Henderson attempting to make a U-turn when he crashed into Officer Andrew Young, who was going home after finishing his shift.
I don't think this is very complicated. It should have been a relatively simple matter that should have resulted in charges almost immediately as soon as it happened.
Attorney Thomas Clay is not representing anyone with this case, but is investigating the incident. Clay says he was told Henderson failed a breathalyzer at the jail after the wreck, but was allowed to go home.
Yes, I've heard that the person who caused the accident was intoxicated, that he was tested twice, that the first time he blew a 15, the second time he blew a 17.
That's twice the legal limit. This is not the first time Henderson has been accused of driving under the influence. In 2019, he was fired as a Louisville Metro Police recruit after he was arrested for crashing his car. Officers found him slumped over the wheel while the car was still running. He blew a .257, more than 3 times the legal limit. He was charged with a second DUI that same year, pleading guilty to both cases.
It appears that this individual does have a history of alcohol abuse that should have been a red flag to any prospective employer.
Despite the history, Metro Corrections hired him in August of 2021. And over the past 2 years, his personnel file shows he's been disciplined several times, from reprimands for tardiness to suspensions for not showing up to work at all and using excessive force on an inmate. He has been suspended yet again for this crash, and it is under investigation.
What's there to investigate? I mean, if you blow above a certain level of ethyl alcohol, that's a charge. If you run into somebody else and cause damage, that's a charge. So what's there to investigate?
Metro Corrections wouldn't comment on this case because it is under investigation.